hello. Welcome. Come in. This is Tamika's Den. I'm Tamika. Get on in here, y'all. Get on in here. Kick off your shoes and relax your feet. You are now in the den. So, guys, this is my review recap. Tyler Perry Sistas. Love means never having to say yes, sorry. Season 7, episode, we had 15, 14, child. I don't even know, y'all. Frankly, I don't give a damn if I'm going to keep it real with y'all. This was me during this episode, okay? I was a damn bobblehead trying to keep my freaking eyes open and pay attention to this so I could go ahead and give y'all this recap and see what they was talking about, see what this episode was going to give, and it was giving me absolutely nothing, okay? I got a chuckle here, a chuckle there, a chuckle everywhere, you know, here and there with Maurice and Pam and things of that nature. You know, the only part that I actually was like, okay, and sat up and woke up a little bit for was towards the end when Aaron done read damn Karen down and said enough is a damn enough, okay? I'm going to be here for my child. We got Gary still being raggedy. Ain't a damn thing changed. He just being disgusting and a pervert. We got Hayden still being dumb. We got Tamara showing us how dumb she is because, girl, why would you show your damn cards? Why would you let everything be known that you going to do because now you in your freaking feelings because you really thought Gary gave a damn about you? Like, if you don't get the hell up out my face, and we got freaking Danny going over here to ask freaking you know, Zach and Fatima for their damn advice or whatever. Really, Zach, child, for advice about apologizing to Tony when honestly I didn't feel like he even needed a damn apology. But okay, girl, I'm gonna lean with it, roll with it, rock with it if that's what you want to do. And we got damn Maurice telling Sabrina, maybe you should go ahead and have Calvin be your sperm donor. I will say I didn't see that coming because what? You know, for a minute there, I thought Maurice was going to say that it should be him. And child, and Jordan just still damn dumb too, okay? Baby, let's go ahead and get into this episode. Break it on down. Take it from the top, child. Y'all know the rest, baby. Okay? Listen. He come back in the damn house, Jordan, with his dumb behind. And, oh, what are you doing with my girlfriend's photo? And I got you here to do work, and I don't see you getting over there and getting busy with it. And he basically told him, oh, how he knocked it down. He's sorry. He was just picking it up. How did you get over there to knock it down? What was you trying to get from over there? Oh, no, we don't think it's suspicious. We don't think nothing, huh? When you were supposed to be sitting your ass down doing work. Mind you, he never gets the work done because right behind this, you know, Jordan going on and on. You looking at my beautiful girlfriend, and maybe if you keep your eyes off my girlfriend, and look at your face. You really think I'm serious? I'm just joking with you, man. And here come Andy. Did I hear my name? Did somebody say girlfriend? Well, who is this? So they get introduced or whatever, and she like, oh, maybe I could get to know you better and know more about you. And, you know, he's saying how this is his campaign manager, and, you know, he leave out for a minute because he's like, you know, Dad, the fellas was outside. We was supposed to be getting ready to go work out. And she's like, well, babe, if you was going to go work out, then just still go. And he's over here telling her, you know, nah, that's okay. I'm going to tell them to go without me. And I'm just not getting it because obviously you don't want to be bothered with her, but then you're being phony and fake with your damn campaign manager, making it seem like, you know, oh, my girlfriend or whatever, and you saying how you needed to take your mind off things with your sister being missing. You done said your damn pregnant sister 10,000 damn times within 5 minutes of damn talking. And yet you gonna cancel going with the guys to do the workout and come back in or whatever because she done brought this breakfast and orange juice and saying how she feel bad that she didn't bring no extra. So by the time he got back in, it's like, well, what's going on with y'all? Oh, nothing, just learning more about his background and his military background, all the different schools that he went to. And then we find out that she had a cousin that went to that same college, and it's like, you sure you never heard of him? Because he was pretty big and he was writing with the paper, and we want to talk about we always had our head down paying attention, you know, to what our classes was. I feel like that may come back up later. Maybe Andy gonna have the sense that God gave a roach and actually look into who he is, because obviously daggone Jordan ain't paying no damn mind to it. But right now we like, no, never heard of him or whatever, right? So then we like just basically, oh, okay, I'm leaving now, gonna see you later, and never did the damn job that he was supposed to be doing. And Jordan was like, as far as that, favor that I asked, get on that as soon as you can. And when Andy is saying, can you give me a kiss, he kissing her like, she his damn cousin or something, and she like, you still mad at me? He's basically like, yeah, I'm not gonna get over it just like that. Of course, I'm still worried about my sister. I'm still mad at the fact that you didn't tell me what was going on. I feel like you should have told me regardless of whatever she was saying. It's going to take a lot to get past that. And right now I'm more focused on that, even with the campaign and everything else going on. I don't know how much I could put into you. And she got the sour face on. Meanwhile, we get over to the damn beauty shop with Pam and damn Karen. And it was kind of funny to me that Trey's coming out. I mean, it's been no secret that Pam thinks that Trey's a good-looking man, smell good, got a good head on his shoulders, got things going for him, that she wouldn't mind talking to him. So she's asking Karen after he came out and said hi to them, like, are you really being serious? You really don't want nothing to do with Trey? Or are you just saying that? And she like, girl, look at me here with this big belly, having twins, pregnant by 2 different damn dudes. Like, yeah, I'm serious. And she's like, oh, I get it. Which one of your hood friends are you trying to hook him up with? Baby, Pam said me, okay? It's me. I'm the hood friend right on over here, okay? Peekaboo. And Pam, ends up spitting on her coffee, and then she's like, I'm sorry, it's not about you. It's basically, it was hot. I said, girl, stop lying, damn, Pam. It definitely was Karen, it definitely was that Pam said she was going to go ahead and go for him. And I don't know why that's so hard, to believe or see, but nonetheless, I digress. So over there, with Fatima and we taking Michael out to the bus. We done had to change his clothes because he has spilled something on himself. And, Zach kind of feeling overprotective and feeling like they should be the ones taking him to school. And it's like, well, Zach, we already agreed we was going to let him, ride this bus. And that is more than an hour. Both of us got to be focused on work. And, we need all the help that we could get. We also are very concerned that he's still not speaking yet, which is, understandable. And the speech therapist and doctor have pretty much said you have to give that time. He'll come along. Whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop. In the middle of them having their conversation, we hear banging, and we like, that better not be no damn Deja. Well, no, it's not Deja. Danny come walking in, and we like, Danny? Everybody's shocked that she's here, and she's wanting advice from Zach, and Fatima's pretty much like, Zach, of all people, why the hell would you want, advice from him? And he talking about some, of course, he give the best advice. He got wisdom. He was the most wisdom person in the damn hood, okay? And she like, oh, is that what ended you up in jail? So, of course, Danny want to know how to apologize to Tony, and he's telling her you came to the right person, and he basically ends up saying, you give him something, okay, and you cook him some food. Men are pretty simple, and that's going to go ahead and work for you. And so, of course, Fatima's pretty much like, that's your damn advice to her? Are you kidding me? And he like, yeah, it works every time or whatever, right? And then she asking Fatima, well, what do you usually do? And he like, oh, she don't apologize because you can't tell her that she don't know every damn thing. And she's telling, Danny, just be open, just be real, just be honest, and speak from the bottom of your heart. So, pretty much Danny is like, okay, well, I'm thankful for the information that I have got from all of y'all. This has been, very useful or whatever. And I'm saying y'all had time to sit here and talk about all of this with Danny, and yet y'all was supposed to be so busy and needed to go to work. At this point, y'all could have damn drove Michael to the school and been back and all of this. But okay, so now we see Maurice and Sabrina talking, and he's still asking her about the sperm donor, and she's still saying, she haven't found anybody as of yet. It's a lot harder than you would think it would be. He's thanking her for letting him sit in the lounge, and she's like, that's fine, and I get it. You don't want to be out there with them, but you really should kind of have a stronger back than this, and you shouldn't pay them no mind, and it's going to pass by. People aren't going to be talking about this for too long. And he like, I don't give a damn about them, but we talk about how it's actually more white men that's donating than black. And Maurice is like, that don't surprise me. A white man will go ahead and, cough it up in the damn cup real quick and use that damn $10 to go get them a pizza. A black man, not so much. But he like, I do have an idea. And when he said that at first, I damn sure did think he was about to say himself. But no, he brings up Calvin, talking about Calvin done broke up with his girlfriend. And she's like, how the hell you know that? He's like, yeah, just in case you worried about the white woman becoming the stepmother, he ain't with her no more. And he said, well, when he checked him, her, Calvin's profile, it has went from him being in a relationship to it's complicated to, he's single. So he's on the market, girl. Okay, free at last, thank God Almighty, we free at last. We shall overcome. Maurice got to turn everything into a damn game and a song, and he like, baby, now your cup can run up over, okay, because Calvin could go ahead and help you out. So of course Sabrina just started passing the food to him and getting up, shaking her head, leaving out. Now, meanwhile, the damn campaign manager did call Gary when he was leaving and was like, I planted the bug. Everything is good there. I'll handle what you told me to handle. And Andy was there when I was leaving. This dude gonna start moaning and groaning, opening up his damn pants, basically ready to, pleasure himself on the phone with him. It was mad awkward. You could tell he uncomfortable. He like, all right, I'm gonna let you go now. I'll see you later. He getting mad, talking about something. What did she have on? So that way it can turn him on and he could think about her. And it's like, a lace black blouse or whatever. And apparently he got a bug in Andy damn house and a bug there at damn Jordan's. And this is why I was saying Andy should not have that car, that house, none of that. Everything would have been either given back to him or it would have been sold. But there's no way I still would have been staying there. But what can you do, right? That's where we at. Now, in the meantime, because he got turned on, I guess, about Andy, he's calling up tomorrow like, oh, yeah, you need to get over here. And I told you I'll be bothered with you when I say I'm going to be bothered with you or whatever. And she's still in her feelings from when he dissed her ass and told her, don't be just calling me to be calling me. Like, when I want to smash, I'll let you know. So she over here getting ready to be hot and turned on. I said, these are two peas in a pod, baby. Definitely belong to damn each other. And, Hayden walks out and she hurry up and moving. Oh, auntie, I'm going to talk to you later. And he telling her, she telling Hayden some mess about, oh, that's my auntie Beatrice. And he like, every time I turn around, you got another damn aunt. Well, you know how it is. I've known her all my life. Long time family friend or whatever the case may be. So she like my play auntie. He said, well, tell your play auntie, your play cousins, your friends, and every damn body else, don't be calling my house before 9 o'clock in the morning. And she over here trying to act like if she's turned on and wanting to do it with him again or not, pleased enough and still want more, because he's saying how he got to hurry up and get to work. And she like, well, you more worried about getting to work than, being with me, and I'll be so tired, happy when I'm, because I'm kind of tired of keep hearing about damn Marie Willis. And he like, well, you damn sure will be happy when she giving me that big check. Do you know how much a commission that is? And that's going to be getting you the things that you be liking to damn get and, keeping you kept the way you want to be kept. And so, yeah, I have to get to work, and that is important. He like, you not good? I already did you 3 times last night. And she said, well, any other man would be happy that, I'm still asking for more. And he over here talking about I'm not any other man. Well, we know that damn Hayden, and we know she really don't want you. The fact that you ain't catching on to that ain't, what I'm saying? Like, I'm not even understanding damn how clueless you are. So nonetheless, he told her he gonna go, but he like, while I'm out, why don't you take some of that shrimp and that, lobster out and make a little gumbo? I got a taste for gumbo. Of course, she talking about he a weak ass once he leave or whatever. And she's over here trying to call, Gary right back again. And he like, I knew you was going to call back. She like, oh, the only reason why I'm calling back is just to tell you that, you don't tell me what to do or whatever the case may be. And you don't just call when you feel like calling. And, just trying to flip the damn tables and play mind games with him back or whatever, right? So it was also funny, when Sabrina and Pam is talking. I'm sorry, Karen and Pam is talking, y'all. Y'all know who the hell I'm talking about, y'all. she's basically like, well, girl, what makes you think that I couldn't get Trey or Trey wouldn't want me? She said, I didn't want to step on no toes. I want to be respectful, but are you trying to say I'm too ghetto? Because at the end of the day, baby, it's not much of a difference between me and you. We both two black, beautiful women, both in our 30s, both entrepreneurs, up until the point when she got to the entrepreneurs, Karen was pretty much agreeing with her. And then it was like, okay, girl, if you say so, right? And the only difference is I'm not pregnant with twins from two different baby daddies. And Karen just kind of let that go, like, if you say so. So she tells her, go for it. Good luck. If that's what you want to do, go ahead and holler at him, and I hope it work out for y'all. And Pam was like, what you talking about, girl? Pam don't need no damn luck. I said, all right, Pam, I hear that shit. Because Cameron was trying to say that he would go for a certain type of woman. Now, we over here talking to Miss Marie at the office, and at first when Andy's looking around and fidgeting and looking at her watch, I'm like saying, girl, what are you doing? I just knew Miss Marie was going to end up calling her out, because it was coming off at first like Hayden was all into it, and he was saying how him and his people have looked over these records and they combed everything and they found all his accounts. So when she opening up the folder, she's like, oh, well, this slick, bastard or whatever, he really thought he was going to get over on me. He got stuff in that funky mama name of his. He got Swiss bank accounts. He got palimony and racehorses and all of this. And she's like, so you found everything. Great job, Hayden. And he's like, yeah, puffing out his chest. And then all of a sudden, Andy gets a folder, and he's basically like, oh, Andy, you over here multitasking and doing other work while you working with Miss Marie. So she's like, no, this is pertaining to Mrs. Marie case. I had some of my people look into stuff too, and they actually found stuff that your people couldn't. And she found, I think it was like 75 million in NFT. And then Miss Maria's like, oh, okay, go Andy. Like, this is what I'm talking about. You just saved me, a whole lot. And how is it, Hayden, that you missed this and you didn't get this when you just finished telling me how you acquired everything and looked into everything and no stone unturned, or whatever the case may be. You exhausted everything. Obviously you didn't. And, she started telling Andy what a great job that she did on it. And so later he's coming to Andy's office with an attitude like, oh, why are you trying to undermine me? And she's like, well, if you wasn't so busy trying to one-up me and you would have actually brought your information and, mixed it in with my information, then we would have had a different outcome. So she's all ready to celebrate and happy that, she one-upped him, what she's accusing him of doing. And Fatima calls and she's telling her how when she get there, they got to go ahead and celebrate, or whatever the case may be. And she like, yeah, why are you late anyway? And, Fatima tells her about Danny stopping by. And, she's like, she had men problems and she wanted opinions. Excuse me. And Andy's basically like, don't we all have men problems? And it's like, oh, Jordan, still acting funny with you, whatever. And it's like, yeah, he is. So, speak of the devil, Jordan ends up coming by, and now he's singing a different tune and saying, maybe we could start over from scratch, and since we didn't get to eat dinner, breakfast, I should say, I'm bringing you dinner, and I'm sorry for the way that I came out at you. And, Andy at first was trying to say she probably would have did things a little differently, and he like, nah, don't lie, you wouldn't have, you would have did it the way that you did it. And she was like, yeah, I probably would have, but I also probably would have told your sister that she should reach out to you. So then we get, Sabrina trying to come to Karen, like, let's have an early lunch. And she like, girl, it's damn breakfast time. It's still early. She was like, yeah, well, let's call it brunch or whatever and, split the difference. So she was like, well, I can't right now. The shop is really busy, which I'm thankful for. And, Pam was telling her that she looked nice and she was saying the shop looked nice. So Pam coming over being all damn nosy, basically overhearing the conversation and talking about I forgot the name that she said. She called her something of the group. And they like, well, what she mean by that? And they calling themselves walking away to talk privately. And of course, she's bringing up the whole Calvin thing. And, what Maurice said. And so Karen was basically like, I can't judge whatever you feel like is right, for you. How do you feel about him being the father? Because I done got too damn, sperm donors that are my damn exes right now as we speak, because she was asking, would you let your, ex be a sperm donor? And here go Pam talking about the little light bright that, was wearing the damn panties, and they like, get the hell out of here, and Sabrina asking, is that what you pay her for? And she like, no, not at all. So, nonetheless, oh, child, now I guess Sabrina gonna be stuck on that. We have Tamara come out the shower and she's still talking junk about Hayden, basically saying she ain't about to be in here fixing no damn gumbo. And she get a text from Gary where he trying to, basically be like, oh, stop ignoring me, because, she had missed his call and she's over here like, oh, I don't have to be bothered. And if you keep talking junk, then I can let my man know. And he trying to just Hayden or whatever. And then she sends him the video and is like, huh? Like, you really took that video for you to end up sending it to him and still having it on your phone? Like, what was you doing with this? And then he's mad and he's slamming down on the table. I said, girl, you're going to end up disappearing just like Penelope. Like, why would you play your hand and let him know that you had that recording just like that? It's stupid to me. I thought Tamara was smarter than that, even though I never really cared for her. I still used to get a kick out of feeling like, she had the upper hand with Hayden, and now I just think she ditzy. But, over at the job, Danny was trying to get Tony's attention, and he was acting like a big baby, just walking past her like, I have to go to my meeting. I don't have time to talk to you. I'll talk to you another time. Here are these brochures. Pass them out. Andy and freaking Fatima was having like drinks when she got there to the office or whatever, celebrating. But she was like, girl, I think that we know that knowing Hayden, he's somewhere with his trifling behind, plotting and planning things as we speak, and I think you might be celebrating a little too quickly, right? And then of course Hayden is coming into vent to Gary, and he's sitting down, and Gary's like, yeah, just come in, why don't you? And he's saying, that bee, she getting on my nerves and she tried to play me. And Gary over here, who is it? Who else you think he's talking about? And he was like, oh, well, there's plenty of them around. You got Andy, you got Fatima, you got Tamara. And he like, don't call Tamara that, she my woman. And he like, damn, you really feeling her, huh? And it's like, yeah, I do. He was like, well, you trust her? And no, I'm still a little skeptical about that. And it do seem like it's some funny stuff going on, because earlier she talking about some play art, and it just seemed like whatever's going on is in her phone. And of course he got the funny look on his face, which he probably gonna make up something to try to deter him from looking in the phone, because he, as much cash, shit as Gary trying to talk, obviously he don't want Hayden to be able to find that damn video. And he knows, since that was just sent to him, that if he go looking through that phone, he gonna be finding out exactly what the hell is going on and who she's, creeping with. But, he was trying to ask to see how much of it he knew. So Karen was about to go out with her mother or whatever, and, we like, hurry up, girl, I'm starving. And Karen like, yeah, I am too, and I'm about to tear me up some ribs. So, at first, Aaron come walking in with this stroller. Now, I will say Aaron be doing too much. Y'all know I have said this. And I also feel like you could wait till she get home and call her. You ain't got to keep popping up at the damn job with stuff either. But I'm not mad at the fact that he wants to be involved and he's bringing her stuff, and trying to get like the Lamar's classes and all this different stuff set up for her. I think that's great. So they're a little caught off guard because they was just about to go out to eat. And at first they coming in and it's like, oh, hey, yeah, look at this. This is the deluxe stroller. Okay, a good little two-seater. We gonna be out here fly, rolling and pushing these damn babies or whatever, brand new stroller, fresh off the presses. And at first it's like, oh, she's smiling, he's smiling, mama's smiling. Then all of a sudden she was like, no, this is not okay. Like, I will be the one to buy the damn stroller. I'm going to be the one that's going to be strolling and pushing down the damn babies or whatever the case may be. Like, what are you doing here? And what is this? And why are you bringing it here? Whatever the case may be. And you know, like I said, he over here always the respectatron, and he was like, it's everything a mother of twins could ask for, and you know, she over here, oh, it's nice, and then she like, oh my god, what is wrong with you? Like, you know, it just switched up so fast. She was like, why the hell are you doing, and you know, why are you standing here when I've already told you how I feel about this type of thing? And of course, you know, like I said, I'm the one that's gonna be strolling in. So her mother's even like, Karen, and she like, no, he just found out he's one of the fathers of one of my babies, and he's doing too damn much. And so Aaron was like, oh, I'm doing too much. That's what you said, I'm doing too much. He said, you know what? No. And she was like, excuse me? What do you mean? No. He said, I said no. You heard me. I ain't stutter. I said what the hell I said. Just no. And he said, you know, excuse my damn language, because he was like, hell to the no. And, you know, mama said, that's okay. He was like, all I'm trying to do is help. And every time I turn around, you got a damn attitude. You standing there telling me that you don't want me to do things for you. I think it's because you're not used to a man doing things for you. You're not used to nobody going above and beyond for you. You know, I never seen nobody that's always damn evil, always complaining, always crappy, always angry, you know, never damn satisfied with nothing. And that's why Zach probably don't want to be bothered either. And she was like, excuse you? He said, I'm not damn done yet. He was like, you know, you always being miserable, or whatever the case may be. You're miserable towards your friends, you're members towards your family, you blame everybody, but maybe you need to look inside the damn mirror sometime. I said, damn. He was like, you blame me, you blame Fatima, you blaming everybody. And, you know, mama ain't say nothing. She was just looking the whole time that he was talking. And so he basically was like, you know, I love you. I'm always gonna love you, and I get that you didn't want me, and you know that you don't want me. That's fine. And if you're content with that and you're happy, cool. You know, he said, but one thing you not gonna do is keep me from my damn child and not let me be able to show, you know, that I'm gonna be here and I'm gonna take care of my child or whatever, and drive a wedge between me and my baby. That's what we not gonna do. I'm not gonna go for that. I'm gonna be here. I'm gonna take care of my child, and that's that on that, right? And you better get used to it. You know, basically that was the bottom line. Get on board, okay? Because this is happening. So I said, okay, Aaron, go off, boo. Go off. I know that's right. Okay. So basically, you know, she was looking at her mother like, did you see what he said? And you heard how he talked to me? And mama said, well, maybe some of that was true. Maybe you need to go ahead and think about that for a minute, you know. And if you got half the sense that I raised you with, then maybe you would see that some of the stuff that he is saying is absolutely true. And maybe we could go sit down and eat this damn food now, because I'm still freaking hungry. And maybe by the time you finish eating, you'll get the damn hint. She ain't say that part, but I said it. But that's what it basically, you know, boil you down to. So they went ahead, you know, and left or whatever. And that was pretty much the episode, y'all. So like I said, to me, it really was not, you know, all that much, okay? I don't know if we gonna get more of whatever. Next week, it looked like they about to be drugging up, you know, the damn baby. Well, actually, that wasn't the end of the episode. We did have Fatima come home, and at first she was like, well, where's Michael? And, you know, he said he upstairs sleeping, and she thought it was just gonna be pizzas again, but he was like, nah, I done got, you know, some shrimp, some broccoli, okay? We stepped it up. We took care of all of that, and I told you not to worry about it. And she tells, you know, Angela's idea about the nanny, and at first he was making faces at the fact that she said Angela, but then he was like, nah, nanny, I'm down with that. And they went ahead and gave a high five on that. And then when she said it was going to be an ugly nanny, he was like, nah, you could give me my 5 back. But it seemed like they was more on the same page. And then Danny was trying to tell Tony sorry, and was, you know, saying how Zach, you know, opinion was for her to go down on him and feed him. And he was like, yo, I think Zach is your best friend or whatever. Like, listen to that. And, you know, how Fatima said for her to be open and tell him how she feel. And I think what she said made sense. I'm not a mother, and I don't even know if I ever want kids. And I just got thrown into this situation where it's you and your kids. And I get that y'all are all in the one. I accept that. But you also have to give me time to get used to the situation, basically was the bottom line of it, right? And so he kept talking about, well, I think I want to, you know, get some of the way that Zach said, okay, kiss it, lower. And in the midst of them doing that or getting ready to get into it, wifey walks in, the clip that we've been seeing for a while, right? Or the ex-wife, and she's coming in like, whoa, okay, this is what be going on in the office. And who's this? And, Danny, who's this G.I. Joe bitch that's walking in? And she talking about I'm Tony's wife, and he's like ex-wife. So, of course, we'll probably have the back and forth with them next week, with Danny being like, well, why is she saying wife? But that was basically it, y'all. Y'all tell me how y'all felt about this episode, honey. What you liked, what you didn't like, all that good stuff. Give me a wave. Let me know you came by. Put some flames up in the sky, child, okay? Till next time. Toodaloo.